Right, good evening everyone. Good evening. Hello Jem, welcome. Welcome back. I've had a little bit of a break over the bank holiday weekend. It's been an alright week, nothing too adventurous really. What have I done this week? Not a right lot, to be honest with you. I went to, obviously I put it in the Discord, some pictures. I went to Whitby on, was it Wednesday? It was Thursday. I went to Whitby on Thursday. Robin Hood's Bay. Walked the coastal path, which is 7.5 miles, with some steep hills and lots of steps, to get to Whitby. And then get the bus from Whitby back to Robin Hood's Bay. Not before having some fish and chips, of course, which I was bitterly disappointed with because they were swimming in grease, which put me off. On the plus side, the curry sauce was absolutely delicious, and the chips were pretty good, but the fish, the fish itself tasted really meaty, really nice. It was cod, but then after I got halfway through, I was like, my reflux started to play up instantly, and then I picked the fish up and there was a layer of fat at the bottom of the container, which instantly put me off, so I didn't eat all of it. But apart from that, got 18,000 steps in. It was a lovely day. It wasn't hot, it was about 16 degrees, which was perfect temperature for that kind of a walk, because if it was this kind of temperature, I might not have got round in one piece, because it's been very warm, hasn't it? I haven't actually done anything. Yesterday I went to my friend's house, we sat in the garden for a bit, and then we watched the Batman film, the Robert Pattinson The Batman film, having just watched all three of the Christian Bale ones. We're going through a Batman phase at the minute, so we watched that yesterday. Friday we sat in the garden as well and just enjoyed some of the weather. Today, the hottest day up here in the north. I've sat inside all day and done nothing. Apart from what I did some horse racing. Won £48, so I was very happy with that. Very good day in the office on the horses, but I've had a really chilled out week, to be honest with you, because I'm back to work on Tuesday. 6 weeks, it's like the school holidays. 6-week holidays you used to get when you were at school or at university. It used to be even longer, didn't it? It used to be about 8 weeks. Not looking forward to going back, I tell you. But as I've mentioned before, the week I'm returning to is not a bad week. Tuesday, I'm going to work from home, power through my emails, check in with the people that I need to check in with, and just do probably a shorter day. Start at 7, finish at 1, just get myself eased back into it. Wednesday, I'm travelling to Nottingham, so I'm just going to get up at my leisure, have a lovely breakfast, and get on the road to get to Nottingham for about 9:30ish. I'm not in a rush. And then I've got two nights stay in a hotel in Nottingham, and then Friday I'm going to Games Expo in Birmingham. So as far as first weeks back to work go, 3 days, 2 of them on the road. It's not a bad first week back, and that's why I was quite satisfied to come back next week. I count the start of a week Monday. Some people count the start of a week Sunday. You strange people out there. What is the official start of a new week though? Is it Monday? I'd say it's Monday surely. But anyway, it's been a lovely week. Hope you've all had a great week, and hope you're all enjoying the weather too. West Ham got relegated even though they beat Leeds 3-0, I noticed. I didn't watch the game, but I saw they beat Leeds 3-0. I don't know whether Leeds were just already safe and just couldn't give a crap, or what happened there. But it's a shame, isn't it, really? If Tottenham had lost, they'd have gone down, wouldn't they? But, it would have been hilarious. Not for Tottenham fans, of course, but it would have been hilarious to have a team of Tottenham's stature go down. But no, not to be, unfortunately. And the F1, I realised it was a 9 p.m. start, because Canada is usually a 5 p.m. start, right? Canada is usually about 5 p.m. when it starts. It has been for many, many years now, because I've watched the Canadian GP many times. So I scheduled this stream at 8, thinking, I've got plenty of time to watch the race. Then I logged on, it's at 9 o'clock. Couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, for God's sake. Now, not that I would have cancelled the stream to watch the race, to be honest with you, but there's going to be rain apparently, and that could cause a bit of excitement. But yeah, keep me up to date, Cham. Keep half an eye on here, just checking on your phone keep me updated with the positions, because I won't be watching it. Although I will be finishing this stream around about 10, so I might get to watch the last few laps perhaps, who knows. But if you're updating me with not good news, then perhaps I'll just not bother. Go downstairs and have a slice of cake or something, I don't know. But anyway, this is my last day of what I'm calling freedom, because as of tomorrow, I'm going to be back on my regime, as in back to normal, with some stress reduction techniques kind of thrown in. But yeah, the healthier eating, the getting my steps back in and starting to do my regular exercise again is going to start. It's a bad week to start it, really, because I'm travelling, and when you're travelling, you have to eat crappy food, because what else can you eat when you're on the road? I'm going to do my best. I am taking my mum out for lunch tomorrow to an all-you-can-eat place. So yeah, not the best week to start on the healthy regime, but where I go to eat, this place does the most delicious. It's like an Oriental, Chinese, Thai, Japanese kind of place. It does like an Asian fusion. It's absolutely immense amount of choice. You get your order on an iPad and it all comes out hot, it's fresh. So, but they do a lot of chicken and beef, and the chicken and the beef, which just comes either in little bite-sized chunks or on skewers, is just protein. So I'm going to go for the healthier options from the menu and the less of the deep-fried options. I'm going to have to maybe succumb to some deep-fried tempura prawns, but less of the deep-fried stuff, more of the protein grilled stuff, and a main course. Because when I go to an all-you-can-eat, I don't usually go for a main course. I usually go for a lot of starters because I like the starters better. So I'm going to eat slowly, eat mindfully, eat lots more of the healthy grilled stuff, and which means I can enjoy an all-you-can-eat buffet and I still have it relatively healthy. Just make sure that I do my insanity in the morning, which I will be getting up at 8 o'clock to do, and get me 5,000 steps in. Do all that and I can enjoy my lunch. But anyway, there you go. There you go. You're going to go off at 10 to watch the final phase of the race on the big TV. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Well, I might be logging off at 10 to join you, Jam. We'll see how we're getting on in the game. So without further ado, obviously it's a shorter session today, but I find with Football Manager, these shorter sessions are perfectly fine. We can cram probably at least 4 games in here today, and I can still have time to waffle on a little bit. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, last day of freedom, and therefore I'm going to have myself the last of the Kraken. Now, this is a rare occurrence in my house, but there is literally, apart from my Appleton's special, which only gets open on special occasions and drunk, there is no rum on my bar. I can't recall the last time this has ever happened. This is the last of it. It was the dregs of the Kraken. Enough in there to taste it, thankfully. But that's it. There's no more alcohol in the bar, which makes me think to myself, I better book a holiday. Somewhere like France, Spain, somewhere close, just for duty free, so I can get my 8 litres for a tenner each of Morgan Spiced. Yeah, it's not a catastrophe in some respects because there's nothing on the bar to drink, to lead me astray. But as I said many weeks ago now, if I want to drink once a flood on a stream midweek, who's to stop me? At the end of the day, it's all about enjoying, isn't it? Moderation and enjoyment, and all that kind of jazz. But less enjoyment at the minute because I have kind of with the fish from Wednesday, and I've not eaten the most healthiest over the weekend. I have started to get a bit of bloating and a bit of abdominal pain down here again, which is not good. Bit of windy poos. But anyway, we'll see. Back to healthy eating tomorrow. So, welcome to good to see you. Do I use sunscreen? I only use sunscreen on holiday. I don't tend to use sunscreen in this country because I don't tend to sunbathe very much in this country. When it's hot weather like this, lots of people flood and go outside, go for a walk around the park, go to the beach. Me? No, I just open the windows and carry on as normal. Which involves me being sat inside. So I don't tend to need sun cream. I've only ever got burnt once in this country. to the point where I thought I was immune to getting burnt in this country. I got burnt in other countries, hot countries, Jamaica. I got burnt thinking I'm immune to the UV rays because I've got dark pigmentation in my Jamaican blood running through me. Played beach volleyball and ended up burnt like a lobster. And I was like, okay, what's this strange feeling on the back of my neck? My mother's like, it's sunburn. Oh, I do burn. I was 22 at the time. You'd think I'd know a bit better, wouldn't you? So yeah, that's when I figured out that I do burn, but yeah, I'd never burnt in this country until I went hiking up Whernside. I was going up Whernside, and obviously as you're going up this great big hill, you get to the top area of the hill, and you're higher up, the altitude's higher, and the sun is beating down on you. No shade, no trees. Just you in the hills, exposed to the direct sunlight. And on this particular day, I got burnt on the back of my neck. And I thought, oh, I've been burnt in the UK. This is a first. And I was probably early 30s when that happened. So I don't tend to get burnt in this country. Long and convoluted explanation. So no, I don't use sun cream, other than on holiday. So there you go. Even when it's 32, no sun cream for me, thank you. Although technically speaking, you should, you should. Even if you're not burning, the UV rays aren't good for your skin, are they? So you should put sun cream on anyway, even if you don't burn. Health and safety tip there, guys, okay? Do as I say, not as I do. Hannah, good evening to you. Good to see you. I am doing fine, thank you. Hope you are as well. Noticed you checked in with the Cyberpunk playthrough. I've seen your comments. Hope you're enjoying the series. We'll be back there soon enough. I'm looking forward to the World Cup. Hello, Crazy Canuck. Welcome. World Cup, I'm not. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of football anymore. I find, and is it just me? Maybe other people out there might feel the same about football, but I just think football is getting worse and worse as time goes on, with the money involved and the VAR and the prima donnas and the rolling around and the. I just don't enjoy watching it anymore. I mean, I follow Leeds and I'll check in and I'll watch the occasional game if I'm not busy. I usually am. But in terms of to sit down and watch a match anymore, I'm just like, I mean, I watch the England games obviously, but that's painful because England usually very rubbish. Sideways football, it's very rare watching an England game and think, oh, this is nice and relaxed and easy. Nice simple 3-0 will do, thank you. You don't get that very often. So I will watch it, but I'm not like some people might be like really excited for it. Not me. Plus, it's in a country that's like different time zone, and that brings its own issue. So long again. Short story long. I'm indifferent. My mum is doing fine. As I say, we're off for lunch tomorrow, so that'd be nice. But she's doing okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. I used to watch Leeds United quite religiously, and I used to be the kind of person that would watch other football games if they just happened to be on when I had Sky. I don't have Sky, but it's the 21st century. The internet is a thing, and hey, there's thousands of, well, not thousands, but there's a few stream sites that you can just quickly tune into if you want to watch your football if you've not got Sky. I can watch the F1 without Sky. I'm on a Discord server that allows me to watch the F1 without Sky. Do I feel bad about these kind of practices? Not really, because Sky are leeches. Sorry, as a long-term customer, they put your price up. They don't put the price down for you. They treat their existing customers like crap. So, balls to you. Anyway, that's me off my high horse now. Homemade tiramisu. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I mean, I'm not a big lover of tiramisu, but I can imagine it being really nice. And in fact, I've not had tiramisu for a long time. I'd probably like it now, because it's coffee at the end of the day, isn't it? It's coffee, cream. I'm not a big cream fan, you see. And the last time I had it, I was much younger, and your taste buds change as you get older, so I might have to try it at some point. But my mum likes tiramisu. Oh, pork and apple burgers. We were going to have a barbecue yesterday, and we ended up being very lazy. Because it would be me that I would have to barbecue. So when my friend said on Friday, should we have a barbecue tomorrow? I was like, can do. But I'd rather just sit here and do nothing. I wasn't in the mood to start cooking for some bizarre... Because normally I love a barbecue. I love to get the coals on, get the pinny on, get the implements out, get the sausages on, flip them round, feel like you're important as the people are waiting for the food. As in me and my friend, one person. It would have been. So we were tempted, but we ended up having chicken wraps instead. Some really nice chicken wraps. I make a homemade Cajun seasoning with all different flavours. Cayenne pepper, cumin, garam masala, smoked paprika, mixed herbs. Grind it all together, salt, pepper. I make a bit of a Cajun spice with a pestle and mortar, and then we put that all over the chicken with peppers and onions, and then put it in tortilla wrap and a bit of onion and garlic dip in there, some salad in there. They were delicious. They were very nice. Healthy chicken breast wraps with a bit of homemade spice and salad and a bit of dip. It was delicious. But not quite as nice as barbecued burgers or sausages, I quite agree, but not bad. Right, pasta, lamb meatballs, very good, very nice. Oh, you always have very nice meals, Jam. Air fried too. I'm having steak tonight. I don't eat steak very often, but try to mix up the proteins. Not just have chicken all the time. So yeah, I've had a bit of steak recently. So steak for dinner, steak and veg. So we'll see. That'll be about 9 o'clock. Anyway, right. Without further ado, we've got some games to get through. So I reckon if we've probably got about 3 more streams of this tops, and maybe another couple of sessions before we finish the season, and then we'll see what we're going to do with this. I think we're going to finish, but what I might do is I might continue off camera and maybe just check in with an occasional video. Maybe once every couple of months to see how the second season has gone, to see if anything improves. We'll see. That's not a promise, but we're definitely finishing this season. You never know, we might get promoted if we get into the playoffs. There's a chance that we might win the playoffs. Let's not be pessimistic. Automatic promotion not going to be happening, is it? We've got 50 points, 29 games played. We've got a game in hand, which is away to East Lee, isn't it? We just lost in this game. I think these were done on camera. We lost in the last match. Had quite a catastrophic injury to Tom Walker, first choice left back. He's injured. He's out for God knows how long. It's just happened. He's out for 5 weeks to 2 months. 2 months. This Touch AI stuff, right, would be cool. I think that would be cool. I need to figure out if I can get it to work. I really do. I think it would be good fun. What I could do is because this game starts in 2024, right? I could play through to 2026 and then just take over as England and have the alternative World Cup. Based on this database as it currently stands, we can see which teams have made it to the World Cup compared to real life. Although I don't think the format will be the same, because didn't they change the format recently? I'm not sure. But anyway, there's ways and means to do this, There is ways and means, but I think it would be good fun. Touch AI. I think it would be pretty cool, and we could play just like the Leeds United Challenge. Remember that? Just do exactly the same. So every time England play, we'll play. Like for like. So leave that with me. It's still a possibility. I think it'd be something good. I think it'd be good fun as a side series, not as anything spectacular as on the channel. As in, that would not even be a second series. That would just be something fun to do on the side of 2 series, because we're replacing this with another game. And one of the strong candidates to replace this was Mountain Blade 2. Still is. But yeah. Right, come on, let's get cracking. So. We have Tom Walker out injured. Let me know how the sound levels are. The music should be just nice and quiet and subtle in the background. So we are just basically going to power our way through, trying to get into the playoffs. We've got quite a few home games in this month, so all being well, if we do very well, I mean, Chesterfield's very tough. Southend's also very tough. Oh no, not Southend, not Southend. Oh, Southend's not supposed to. No. Oh, I hate this. It does this all the damn time. Actually, this is a very workable month, actually. Barnett's. Oh, forget it. With the Game of Thrones mod. Oh, the Game of Thrones mod. No, it'd have to be vanilla first, because obviously I need to play the game vanilla. I've not played the game vanilla yet. I like to play games in their vanilla states as much as possible first before I branch out even any further. I mean, Cyberpunk is an exception that I've actually installed some mods in that game for a first playthrough. It's very rare. It's very rare. Season 3 House of the Dragon starts in... Oh, no. Oh, does it? Oh. That'll get me in the mood for wanting to play some CK3 for the political intrigue. Oh. We could do... we could mimic all these things. Game of Thrones playthrough or something whilst that series is on, and World Cup whilst the World Cup is on. We could really embrace what's happening, mimic and mirror real life. Right, let's get to the East League game before anything else happens. Oh, I need to do the training as well. Do the training. We'll do the training on Sunday, because it's the start of the week, and we always do the training at the start of the week. York 3, Bromley 4. Catastrophic. That was a bad result. I can't remember the game, but it was a bad result. Right, Eastleigh, we need to bounce back. Eastleigh in 9th. They ain't no mugs. Let's see what BLCI wants to do here in terms of setting the team up, in terms of the tactics. Don't forget we went to a narrower strategy. I do think perhaps we should go back to the strategy that we did very well with. If you remember, we had this period of time from here up until here, I think it was, this block here, where we won and drew and did a very good, was on very good form, and then we switched, and then we've gone a bit rubbish again. So maybe we should just go back to this strategy here. Not sure. I'm torn. It's not my decision though, is it? But BLCI will tell us what strategy he wants to adapt or adopt, depending on the opponent. I would imagine. So we'll see what he wants to do. He's stepping down, is old Bielsa, isn't he? That was news this week. He's stepping down from Uruguay after the World Cup. He's 70 now as well, so you might imagine this might be his final job. The great man himself. Right, so we got Eastleigh scouting report is in. And let's get to the team selection so I can tell BLCI exactly who's got available to pick from for his upcoming game. You saw how well AI was doing and knew his job was done. Can you imagine if he became aware of something like this? Oh my God! Right, what have we got going on? We've got it's the 1st of February. How's the monthly update? I didn't see that. We did very well. Look at that. We've made a profit on the finances because of the FA Cup against Aston Villa, right? Because of the gate receipts that we got. Not as much as we were hoping for, but we got something out of that. So we're in a financially stable situation, which is helpful, and a good platform for next season to strengthen our team based on what. Oh, we don't do these, do we? No, we don't do these. I do them when I'm playing on my own playthrough, but we don't do these here. We just power on through. Chadwick is developing concerns. He wants to start more games. Does he? I thought, do you want to start more games, do you? You seem a bit down. You're supposed to be a regular starter. Do you know what? I could pick, but we're going to see what Mr. BLCI wants to do here. What does Mr. Biels AI want to do? How does he want to manage Chadwick? He was the was he the master? He's the master of developing individuals. Oh, scouting report is in. I need to put the Eastleigh scouting report in first, and then we'll do this. Chadwick wants to play more games. There you go. Right. So first of all, before this all happens, Bielsa is studying for the upcoming game against Eastleigh, where we need to bounce back with a vengeance, you know. And then he's also still smarting on the medical report from Walker. Eastleigh are not soft. They're not quick, but they are strong, brave, organised, and dangerous from wide deliveries. After Bromley, this is not a match to be emotional. This is a match to be correct. So they are playing 5-2-3-1 or 3-4-3 with wing-backs and 2 forwards, supported by an advanced playmaker. Several strengths, a few weaknesses. This is a side we can beat, but not by turning the game into another uncontrolled crossing and second ball battle. We must make them defend movement, not fight for headers. We cannot give Eastleigh the same match. Crosses, duels, broken play transitions. We need controlled, narrow, standard width experiment now. So we're going to start. Oh, we're going narrow. Right, I'll get to that in a second. Right, so chance to play more games. How do you want to handle this? Let's see what he wants to do with this conversation here. So I'm supposed to be regular starter here, but my playtime hasn't really reflected that. What is going on? Says Chadwick. You're going to get more game time now, mate. Bloody Tom Walker's injured. Chadwick is the replacement on the left. Oh, he's the one that's... No, it's not Hugh, it's Barnes, isn't it? The issue with Chadwick is he's in an attack midfielder on the left or the right, not a regular midfielder. This is not the moment to fight him, this is the moment to use him. I would not dismiss him. With Walker out for 5 weeks to 2 months and Ackingham is still injured, Chadwick's pathway has genuinely opened. That one he wants to pick. That's brilliant. I can't wait to get out there and show what I can do. Right, okay. So maybe that'll factor into BLCI's selection on a game-by-game basis. We shall see. But practical plan for Chadwick. We give him a real role now, not charity minutes. For the next month, the Chadwick should get starts in selected league games, especially when Barnes and Sabiza need a rest. Early bench appearances, minutes where possible. Striker emergency use if he can cover. Okay, so Biels AI is very happy to have Chadwick play a bit more of a role, which makes complete sense, doesn't it? Because we've got Walker just injured. Community outreach. Bielsa was very much all about, the whole litter picking scenario with Leeds players being made to pick up litter. Community outreach definitely would be his thing. Akinyemi, however, is now back to full fitness. Can't just plunge him straight into a match, I wouldn't have thought. Right. Okay, so let me think. So team selection. Did he give us the team? Did he give us the team? Oh, he did give us the team. Right, so what we're doing? We're playing the narrow formation. Is this a narrow formation? Yes. On positive? Yes. Everything is as it needs to be. Yes. What about the lines? He wants to turn counter off. Right, well, we shall do as he says. Right, okay, so he's turning counter off. He wants to take pass into space off also. We should be... Let me just do this for a second, bear with me, folks. let's do that. So it's only just for this game. Right, so he wants to take that off for the second, and he wants to turn counter off as well. So he wants a bit more control in this game. After the 4-3 debacle in the last match, he wants a bit more control here. So counter off, don't want too much transitions going on, and pass into space off. So try to keep possession. Starting 11, right, Watson, he's in. Fallowfield is in. What about they're all okay. Who's going on the left? Barnes. It was Barnes. And Chadwick's already on. Kai Kennedy would come in. Robinson. Right. Young and Burgess. Barnes on the left. Saziba and Davies. We'll bring Akinyemi on. No, he's not ready yet. Keep Chadwick on for now. I'd rather have Robinson in instead of Dyson, really. Barnes replaces Walker. Burgess starts. Davies starts. Fallowfield stays good. Amos plays, but with discipline. Bench. Crooks, Clark, Ujar, Dyson, Robinson, Chadwick and Kennedy. Right. Okay. Akinyemi is back from injury, but not ready yet. Let's see which 5 subs he wants. He's given me 7 or 8 subs. He still thinks we're playing in the FA Cup here. Can only have 5. Can only have 5. Which 5 do you want? That's fine. Cover for every line. I would leave Akinyemi out unless the physio says he can safely handle minutes. Nope. Back but not ready. Right. Perfect. So, there we go, folks. This is the team. This is the team that Biels has picked. Burgess over Robinson. Barnes in for the injured Walker. Akinyemi not fit. So, Davies starts with Chadwick on backup. Kai Kennedy on the left can cover there. Dyson in the middle. We've got wing back support and central defence covered too. No keepers required. Counter has been turned off, and so has pass into space. We're playing narrow to help try to prevent this whole crossing scenario going on. Everybody looks relatively fit and healthy, so without opposition instructions, we'll just stick to simplicity. Tends to be something like this. Close down the wide players, and that's that. Right. Without further ado, folks, we're going into our first game. It's Eastleigh, we're at home, and we need to bounce back after the disappointment of the last match. Very disappointing, but maybe this is it. Maybe this is the start of the dream run. If it is, I might be streaming until midnight. You know, superstition and all that. If we're on a good run, it means it's because I've loaded up and we're in a good zone. If I shut the game down and reload it, the luck will have finished, right? That's how these things work, isn't it? Exact revenge. They beat us last time, we're going to get revenge on these dogs. Or not, as the case may be. Right, the community stadium welcomes Eastleigh. Oh, a huge battle scene in the first episode. Oh, right. Well, before that starts, I think now would be a good time to watch the first 2 seasons again. Refresh myself of what's happened. Right. It is 7th versus 9th. You could argue that this is a playoff battle game in itself, because Eastleigh will still be looking up rather than down. Right, we're off and running. York with a corner on 48 seconds. Amos whips it in. And, Sasiba with a shot. McDonald palming it away, and York seemed to be on it straight away. This is good. This is a good sign. Can't see. I changed my view when I was playing off camera to a different view that I prefer to this now, and it's the TV view with a bit of zoom. Now, take it down a bit. What the hell's happened here? Was it this one? Was it TV or was it the director view? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, Fallowfield's now... it's the direct. I think it was the director view. The Fallowfield's now injured, for God's sake. Oh, heavens above. Why can't I zoom out and in? We'll try this view and see how it works. Fallowfield's got a slight knock. It's not a serious injury, but it's an injury. Oh, it's a great ball. Is that on? It's onside. It's onside, and Finlay Barnes puts it in. It's 1-0 to York in 5 minutes here, and a great start for York as they look to bounce back. Right, so we've got Young here. I was too busy messing around with the camera. Great first-time cross. Look at that. Ran into the danger zone, and Barnes is alive to it. He slots it in with his left foot, and that's 1-0 to York. 1-0 to York. Fallowfield, we're gonna take him off in a second because he's injured. His last contribution to the game is that fantastic pass. A potential foot injury. It's definitely crippled him a bit. Didn't stop him from crossing that beauty, did it? Didn't stop him from crossing that one in. Right, we've got to put Crooks on now. No, sorry, Clark. Put Clark on. Can Clark play on the right? Amos, can you play on the right? Not at all. So it's going to have to be a thingy. And you can't tackle any easier because you're a pressing forward, and that role requires you to get stuck in, apparently. Right. Season 3 starts very bloody and intense. Oh my god. Not for the faint of hearts. Right, Rutherford. Oh, I should have informed Biels that we're winning. I'll let him know. We're 1-0 up on 16 minutes. It was Fallowfield with a great cross, and Barnes finishes. Fallowfield has now been taken off injured. Exclamation mark. Very much exclamation mark. Davies here. Drive it. No, this is not the right view. It's too close. It must have been TV. Oh, I missed. Oh, how did he miss that? Oh dear, indeed. I'm sure. Oh, yes, I'm going the wrong way. That's why. I'm supposed to zoom it in, not out. That's out. And I thought that's out and that's in. It's the other way around. That's why. There we... That's looking better. There, that's... So that'll be going up, right? Okay, that's better. About there. Let's go with that one. That can now concentrate on the match. Amos on his left-hand side. Driving down. Burgess cuts it. Oh... Oh, what's Clark doing there? Missed it. A bit of a heavy touch, wasn't it? Batty, the controller of the midfield. Oh, what's great football. Davies with a chance, and he slots it in, and it's 2-0. Get it. Come on now. Let's get some rhythm. Let's get some momentum, and let's put these bloody teams to the sword. 2-0. Right, we've got Batty here. Great pass there. Zeba with a through pass to Davies. First time finish. And it's 2-0. Right, we'll forget the 1-0 conversation. Things have advanced a slight touch. 2-0 on 19 minutes. Zeba with a through pass to Davies, who slots it home first time of asking. Boom. Eastleigh are 9th, champ. This is not a small fry team. This is a playoff battle here. 7th, we're 7th, they're 9th. 7th versus 9th. So this is a big game that we need to win. Right, so Biels' eyes flash. There. That is the correction. The second goal is exactly what we wanted from the narrow, controlled experiment. The crowd indeed does go wild, Anna. So, 2 goals, 2 different routes. quality delivery from Fallowfield with a Barnes finish, and Sazeba with a through pass to a Davies finish. So we have width when the pass is right, but also central penetration through the inside forward and striker connection. That is the balance we wanted. Now the danger. Do not let 2-0 after 19 minutes become a loose game. So, stay as we are for now. No crossing. So we can start looking at lowering the tempo and all that kind of jazz. We'll do that at half time. So we're having, yeah, we've got most of the momentum, which is good. So, yeah, stats-wise, everything is looking like it's in our favour. Apart from possession, final third passes and progressive passes are usually a good sign, together with the momentum as to how well you're performing here. We're performing all right. We're not massively dominating, but we're 2-0 up. Just don't concede before half-time, and we will be looking good. Because 2-1 does not look anywhere near as good as 2-0, does it? So come on, team, keep it tight. Get a third if you can, but otherwise, nothing silly. Barnes cutting inside from this left-hand side. Burgess, oh, nice little dinky pass there. Oh, he smashes it against the crossbar. That would have been an absolutely emphatic goal, and that would have been easily sunk without a trace. This is York playing at their brilliant best here. This is Biels ball in full swing as Young plays it out wide to Clark. He's cutting inside. And is that a penalty? Oh, is that a penalty? No, it's a corner. It's a corner. Got a bit confused there. The referee's pointing somewhere. Amos with the in-swinger. It's headed clear to Quigley. Boots it out. And that's easily surviving another of York's attacks as now York continue to press, continue to hunt for that third goal, which will put Eastleigh down, surely. 2-0 is still that awkward scoreline where one goal can flip it and give them give them actual hope with a long-range effort from Young. McDonald had to get down low and to his left there. Amos with the corner, headed clear. Oh, it's Zeba with a shot. Oof, just inches wide, apparently. York are absolutely on it today. They are trying to make amends for their poor performance against who did we lose 4-3? Who did we lose 4-3 to? Header there at the near post. Header just over. Let's praise the team. Let's praise them. Give them praise. McCallum's injured. He's playing on. A bit of Eastleigh momentum to end the half. 5 minutes of injury time. Where did you get that from? And so there you have it, 2-0 at half-time. We'll give BLCI in the match stats. He'll be very pleased to see the domination here. 11 shots to 1. They've had no shots on target and paltry 0.17 XG. This is looking more like it. 56 final third passes, 19 progressive. So we've been territorially dominant. We've been dominant enough. They've not had anything, which is the danger, because if they get a sniff, their tails will go up. 2-0 at half-time. Right, let's see what BLCI wants to do. I'm assuming he'll want to make some tweaks just to give us a bit more stability. We shall see. In the meantime, tell the lads are doing brilliantly. Keep going. Right, half-time read. 11 shots to 1. This is a very strong performance, he says, by the way. 5 on target to none. 1.62 XG to 0.17. We've had a clear-cut chance, 3 half chances, 10 corners to none. We're running more. Eastleigh have created virtually nothing. We've only had 45% possession, but that does not matter. We are not keeping sterile possession. We are creating the dangerous actions. Okay. Major concern is Fallowfield's injury. He was excellent before going off. But Clark has come in and the structure has held. We must be sensible because we do not want Clark creating Fallowfield's attacking output, considering he's on the wrong side. So the second half plan, keep the same structure for the first 10 minutes. And then we're going to switch to balanced, turn counter off, lower tempo slightly. And we'll start subs around 60 minutes too. Dyson on for Burgess or Young, Chadwick on around 70 minutes, and then save that last sub for late. We can't save it. We've already used the sub, of course, haven't we, because of the injury. Batty's doing well, good control. So Zeba's very involved in assisting 4 shots. Davies is playing excellent, 7.2 on the goal, and Barnes has taken Walker's role well so far, a goal and 7.3, which is good because Walker's out injured. Barnes has stepped up to the plate. Right, perfect. So keep things as they are for 10 minutes, and then we're going to go into a bit of a controlled paring back on the aggression. Unless, of course, they score. The first 10 minutes could be dangerous. If they come out like a freight train here, just need to soak that up. Alternatively, we could come out like a freight train. You never know, do you? Come out like a freight train. Like a wrecking ball! To quote Miley Cyrus. Like a wrecking ball! Oh, I thought we had the ball there. Get the ball. That's it. Well done. That's it. We're back in possession here. Brennan to Batty. Batty to Burgess. Burgess in the middle of the park. Oh, Davies with a bit of a bit of an outside of the foot special, that didn't it? So that's my specialty. I'm an outside of the foot specialist. People are flabbergasted at how I can shoot with the outside of my foot the way I do, because I've got no left foot, you see. So I've adapted over the years. I adapted when I was very young to go both ways. So I can cut inside left or I can cut inside right. It doesn't matter, because if I'm cutting inside left from the right, I'll shoot with the outside, and if I'm cutting down on the right from the left, I'll use the instep. So I can shoot from anywhere on the pitch. So when people say keep him on his right foot, he's got no left foot. Yeah, I've not got a left foot, but I can go both ways from the right. So it doesn't matter. Anyway, right, 14 shots to 1. The pressure has been applied. They haven't had anything at all this half in the first 15 minutes. So it is time for us to go to balanced. It is time for us to switch the possession down. What else were we doing? Keep counter off balance. Lower tempo slightly. Yeah, slightly lower in the tempo there. Nothing too crazy. And substitutes. So it was Young and Burgess. Burgess is slightly more tired, but playing slightly better. I'm probably not going to make any changes here, given that the players are playing well. We'll give it another 10 minutes to 70, and then bring a couple more subs on. If I could record videos of it's people, honestly. I mean, which was the game? It was the game last Thursday before last. The first goal that I scored, literally, I was on the right hand side of the pitch. I jinked inside, smacked it with the outside of my right foot, and it curled into the top corner. It was a fantastic goal. And it looks more spectacular because of the way I shoot, because of the fact that I do it the outside of the foot with it, you see. And it just went flying into the top keeper's right-hand corner. Yeah, it was a really good goal. But yeah, I'm an outside of the foot specialist. So we've just gone to balanced and we just slowed the tempo, but we are remaining with the same players for now until 70 minutes. And then we're going to bring on Burgess for Young or the other guy. Young or Dyson. Burgess is coming off for Dyson, is coming on for Burgess or Young, depending on either tiredness or performance. Oh, this is not good. We're not good at defending corners. If they score from a corner, I'm telling you now, we may just redo our corner routines. The amount of goals our poor defending of corners has cost us this season. It's cost us at least, it must be at least 10 points, maybe about 5, 6, 7 points or something ridiculous. At least, probably more, to be fair. Some good football from Eastleigh here. That's a poor effort. A good block, more than a poor effort, to be fair. But they do have a corner. 65 minutes gone, and we've got a bit of Eastleigh momentum here. We have just tried to garner a bit of control by turning things down a little bit. And 65, Batty's a bit tired. I'm going to go with Young for Dyson, simply because Young is not playing as well. And Kennedy, who was the other sub? Chadwick for Barnes or Saziba. Barnes or Saziba. Saziba 71. Barnes is 68. 7.3. Saziba's not playing as well. Chadwick we'll bring Chadwick on 80 minutes for Saziba. Give Saziba some rest. There, Roberto Carlos. Yeah, he would. Yeah. If only I was as good as him in terms of financial, actual football, professional football playing. His free kicks were insane, and it was all the when you played Pro Evolution Soccer or International Superstar Soccer when it first came out. Roberto Carlos's free kicks in the game were absolutely insane as well. We are finishing this match very strongly. The momentum is in our favour. The stats are looking good. The Eastleigh continue to have not a great deal at all. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to take this tempo down. A final click. We're going to take off counter press. And we're going to sub off Saziba now. And then we're going to hopefully finish this game. I mean, a clean sheet would be very good. Clean sheet would be nice. This is us trying to get some control here. That puts us 10 points clear of the promotion drop zone, if you want to call it that, the playoff drop zone. That's in! That's 3-0! Brennan, the centre-back, from the free kick, squaring it, and it's put away nicely at the back post. Kennedy, was that a shot or what was that free kick? But Brendan picks it up, puts the ball into the danger area. It beats at least 5 Eastleigh players, and Burgess mops up the pieces. It's 3-0 here at the Community Stadium, and York have bounced back with a bang. Biels is not messing around here. As learned today, though, Friedel doesn't always save you. You'll be back next season. You've got too much financial clout not to be. So is this the end of getting? No, this is actually the proper highlight. So Amos on this left-hand side, is it going to be 4? Are they going to rub the salt in the? He's just Oh, that's a beautiful goal from the left back, Amos. He's danced past 2 people and he's just slotted it home. Like it's a piece of proverbial. Look at that. See you later. Round, well, 3 people almost there, and then a great finish as the keeper's on the floor. Just like that. Just like that. It's 4-0. 4-0, and this is an absolute fantastic performance. Fantastic performance. I mean, as we've just said, the Eastleigh are in 9th. They are not any slouches by any stretch of the imagination, and in the scouting reports you saw there was more green than red, aka more strengths and weaknesses to their team relative to their level, and we've just absolutely obliterated them, played them off the park. An absolutely fantastic result from the lads here, with injuries to Walker. Akinyemi's not even playing, our main striker here. Davies is stepping up well. Goals from all around here. We've got goals from left back. We've got goals from the midfield. Goal from a striker. It's a fantastic performance. Man of the match from Brennan. Defensive performance and an assist. He's the loan signing that we brought in. So we brought him in not at the start of the season. We brought him as the season was ongoing, I believe. I think we might have even brought him in. Did we bring him in on a stream or just before a stream started? But no, this is a fantastic result. Fantastic result. Really happy with that. Let's see what BLCI has to say about that. 4-0 at full time. Full time, boss. 4-0. What do you think about that? I am ecstatic. That was a good a win as you're likely to see. Let's get their morale up. Clean sheets always important. Always important. As we go to this screen is always good to show it. So yeah, we have the best attacking record. We've got 62 goals scored, joint top with Woking. Fifth best goals conceded. So we've got the best, second best, third best goal difference. So, you know, it's not as if we're not capable. And, you know, 6 points, 7 points is probably 6 points. I'm still aiming for, if we can get top 4, I think we'll be good. I class it as a successful season. The board obviously are still very happy with how we're doing. They were just happy with the top half finish. Underselling themselves a little bit, I think, but you know, Fallowfield, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, it's unbearable. Brennan's on form, we'll give him some praise. Press conference? What press conference? Right, let's see what Biels says about the result. So he looks at the final sheet, and this time there is real satisfaction. I'm going to have to change my camera settings soon, it's getting dark outside. This was the answer. After Bromley, this was the only answer that mattered. A superb response, not just a win, but a controlled win. Clean sheet, 4 goals, no chaos, no late collapse. 10 shots to 2, 17 on target, 17 shots to 5 total. XG, absolutely smashed them. 3 clear-cut chances, 3 half chances, 15 corners. Absolute domination. Full tactical response. The narrow controlled version worked. This is the big lesson. It's raining. Oh, good stuff. The key difference from Bromley. Against Bromley, the match became emotional and open. Against Eastleigh, the match stayed hours. Brennan, player of the match. Excellent. In a game against the physical side, he dominated. This is exactly the type of performance we needed after conceding 4 at Bromley. Amos, massive performance. Burgess, he got a goal as well. Without Walker, Burgess's goals from midfield matter even more. The Mazzala role is now one of our biggest weapons. Barnes, great response as Walker's replacement. Davies, great response as Akinyemi's replacement. Batty, keeping that engine ticking over, quietly going about his business. Okay, so we need to tell him that Fallowfield's out for 2 weeks. Rochdale just above on 54, Halifax got 56, Oldham on 59. The top 3 are 61 65. The title and summit is still an outside chase, but after Bromley, the immediate priority was to stop the wobble. Very good. Right. Fallowfield is out for 2 weeks. Not as bad as it could have been. So, our next game is against Kidminster in the FA Trophy. So we're going to play a completely, utterly, and I'm not even going to consult Biels for this one, second string team. Couldn't care less about the Tin Pot Trophy. So I'm going to go get my dinner now, and then we're going to get this Tin Pot out of the way, and then we're going to get back to league action soon. Right, I'm back again with my dinner. So with our game in hand, we could actually go as up to 5th. A big if, of course. Got to win. Robinson. Oh, shut up. Shut your face. McLaren started on Inters. Oh, is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock, isn't it? It started. Right, Kidminster. This is definitely a cup game, isn't it? FA Trophy, 5th round. When's the next match after that? Yeah, look, it's a week after that game, but then we've got a quick turnaround. So it's the Barnet game I'm more concerned about. So yeah, we'll have to play a second string team. I'll take the reins for this one. I'll take the reins for this one. So Duckworth is obviously Fallowfield's replacement. Right, let's carry on. Let's carry on. Oh, the training! Oh, for God's sake, the training! It might be too late now. It's too late for that day. Right, what we're doing? Match tactics. Oh, bloody hell! Right, let's get these done. Let's get our defending sorted. Attacking wings. I mean, playing narrow now, but these were the sessions that he used to put in. Transition press. That's the one there. Match tactics. Biels. Physical training, obviously. Get that fitness up, and we'll do same again here. Match practice. There you go. And attacking and community outreach. Always going to do that outreach. There you go. That looks like a reasonable training session this week. Thanks very much. And we'll do the next one on the next Sunday. Right, what have we got? We got some reports there. Nothing of interest. Oh, that's our main. No, it's not our main keeper. Is it our main keeper? No, our main keeper's Rory Watson. No. Rory Watson is not our main keeper. Why does he keep putting Watson in net? Our main keeper... Maybe he doesn't realise that the site saying Kenworthy is back from injury. An extra formation. Dear. Right, let's carry on. We try some of this steak. It's got jerk seasoning on it. Looks a bit chewy. We're going to have 2 games in hand at this rate, aren't we? Oh. So now we've got 2 games in hand over some of these teams. Could go up to 4th if we win both of our game in hands. Potentially. Bit of goal difference to find, but... Bromley win, so they move a bit closer. Halifax win, so they they push away a bit. Rochdale win us also, so not the best of results for us, but it is what it is. No, I've got Yorkshire puddings, I've got veg, and I've got mashed potato. Proper big plate of food here, which I'll eat when the match is playing out. The FA Trophy match, which will be fielding a very weak inside. Oh, shut up. I'm playing him where I wish to play him. If you don't like it, recall him. No, don't recall him. Don't do that. Don't do that. We can't replace him. We've loaned a maximum amount of players, which means that even if we lose a loanee, we can't bring in another one. So that would be bad news. Very bad. Everybody's expecting us to win against Kidminster. No pressure then. No pressure at all on this one. Right. How are we going to play this? We'll play this exactly as we played our home game. Positive. Oh. Do you know what? I'm going to do exactly the same. Even though we're not playing at home. Take the counter off. Take the pass into space off. So that we have that little bit of extra control. But we will still stay on positive. Barnes comes in. Akinyemi can come back and get his fitness in this match. Right. Fallowfield has to be taken out for Duckworth. Adam Crooks for one of these two. Go for Smith. Amos would be John Clark on the left. Batty would be Robinson. I think Saziba. Burgess would be Dyson, maybe, yeah. Keep Young there, perhaps. Saziba on the right. We don't really have a replacement for that side. Finley Barnes. Let's bring Chadwick in for this one. And Akinyemi up front. So we have done pretty much full rotation. Young still playing, Saziba still playing, Brennan still playing, but full rotation pretty much there. Subs happy with. Could put Howe on actually and give Brennan a break as well. Diggity, 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 diggity. I think Woodyard was actually better than Robinson, and then Robinson would be better where Young is, and that gives full rotation then. That's better, isn't it? We like that better. We like that better. Right, this is a fully rotated side. Actually, still a decent enough side when you look at it on paper. Still decent. With the Biels AI slightly tweaked tactic with the counter off. Close those guys down. Right, without further ado, folks, let's see how this FA Trophy turns out. I'm going to mute myself so I can eat, and then we'll see what happens in this game together as I'm filling my face. Right, put on a show. No, revenge. Revenge is always the key. Always aim to get revenge. Nothing like a good kit clash, is there? We're all in red. Heaven's sake. Has Bielsa unlocked the final piece of the puzzle? Taking off the counter, taking off the pass into space. Has that just finalised it nicely for us? Who knows? Piastri pit for slicks. Ooh. This is the kind of race that, yeah, if you're going to watch any race in F1, these are the kind of races you really need to be watching. I'm a bit gutted that I'm not watching it, to be honest. But, as I said, it's usually at 5 in Canada, isn't it? I've never watched the Canadian Grand Prix at 9 at night. am I thinking of Brazil? I think it's been on at 7 before now, to be fair. Anyway, we're winning 2-0. Team pot trophy, but still nice to win. You know, if we're going to score, I'm going to celebrate, and if we win, I'm going to celebrate. But yeah, we're just not committing all of our first team players to the cause. But so far, so good. I think we're performing very well with the second string team. Oh, that's definitely onside. And that's a great save by Watson. That's a great save. Made himself big. Oh, it's a good save for the keeper. Give him a free kick. It's a free kick there. And Kidminster find themselves 2-0 down here. It is not a domination, though. You can see on the stats here, it's not a domination. Pretty even Stevens, really. We might just slightly edge it. Definitely possession-wise. Final third chances are always a good... Passes, rather, are always a good measure. So we are edging it. In fact, the average rating of us is pretty much, you know, doing a good job here. Just check on the players' conditions. Anybody really flaking out on us? John Clark, he's going to have to just give him a breather at some point because he is required, because Fallowfield's injured for a couple of weeks, so he might be required to cover. But otherwise, really happy with the players' performances so far. Akinyemi first match back, might just need a bit of getting back into the swing of things, but other than that, Dyson, we can take him off for Burgess at some point if needs be. But 2-0, we'll do exactly the same as we did last time, which is, I think actually what we might do this time rather than last time is we might just do it now, because we are away and we're not playing as dominant as we did. So we'll just do the little clicks now, tempo down, go into balanced, and then look at some substitutes. Around about 65-70 minutes. Right, onwards, hopefully to glory. Oops, that was not what I was supposed to press. Hello? There you go. Right, see you later. Cupboard, just give me 1 second, folks. So, yeah, we are indeed in a dominant mood today, which is very pleasing to see. Put a bit of brightness here somehow. There you go. Yeah, we are not taking any prisoners today, folks. No prisoners taken today. Max passed Hamilton for... oh, God's sake. Didn't they almost have a coming together in the sprint as well? Antonelli and Russell. Going to be a bit of a spicy battle between those two, I feel. Right, staff meetings. Give me a summary. Thanks very much. Oh, no, it's Woodyard's turn. Oh, for God's sake, what's his problem? What's happening? Hi, what's happening? Not to be started. Oh, for God's sake, it's Woodyard's turn to kick up a bloody fuss. Can't accommodate everybody. Competitions, I can't visit what you want. I'm not going to guarantee you anything playing time. Right, let's see what Biels wants to do about this. Woodyard is developing concerns about playing time. Let's see what he wants to say about this. How does he want to manage Woodyard's situation? Woodyard is a replacement for Batty, so... I'm not going to guarantee anything about playing time, but I promise to bring you on as a sub, and if you can impress me... I don't think sub-appearances... Oh, no, sub-appearances. I don't want sub-appearances. Oh, dear. Sell him, yeah. See you later. You can't overrule the big man. If he says you're not playing, alright? Simple. Who do you think you are? Ooh. Bielsa's jaw tightens. Now he's no longer asking for a path, he's demanding status. Back down. Give you a run of games when I can. Okay, that's great, he says. Right, okay, who's managed these? Ooh. I give him one start soon, but not necessarily the next most important league game if Batty is fit. Right, okay. Right, back to the tactics for the barn match. This is not a weak opponent. This is not a weak opponent, he says. 14th place lies. Their players understand football, which is interesting. So where should they be? Yeah, they should be 6th. Okay, so he's right. They are below where they should be. They have a lot of good technical mental traits. They cross well, they move well off the ball, and they have a strong goalkeeper. But they also have clear vulnerabilities that we can exploit. So he wants us to play exactly the same manner as we did in the last game, or the last game that he picked the team, which is exactly the same variant. So counter off, pass into space off, positive and narrow. Starting 11, Watson. Why is he playing Watson all the time? He's aware that Sykes Kenworthy is available because he's putting him on the subs bench, so he just doesn't want to play him. Right, Duckworth on the right, he's already there. Brennan and Smith. Brennan and Smith. And Amos on the left, and Batty will be in the central division. Kimi is back into the lead. We've got to be realistic here. I think it's going to be one of the Mercedes that win the title here. And if it's out of the two of them, I'm Kimi all the way. Young and Burgess. 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 Saziba and Barnes. Clearly Chadwick's not getting his request, is he? I think Akinyemi's back now. Davies. Oh, he's putting Akinyemi on the bench. Wrong day. Oh, he's putting Akinyemi on the bench. Mind you, he's played in the last game. Alright, Crooks. Okay, so what's the bench look like? Crooks and Clark, yep. Dyson, Chadwick and Akinyemi. They can both play. They can both play. Right, here's the team. Any major issues with condition? No. Opposition in... This is not the right screen. Oh, it's the FA Trophy quarter-final draw. We're at home to Boreham Wood. A winnable match. We might even get into an FA. We might even get into semi-finals here. Well, that'd be something for a trophy that we've not taken seriously. Right, this is... do that. That's the easiest way to do it. Rest. 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 Yeah, that's fine. Thanks very much. Russell is now ahead. Oh my god. Piastri's spitting again. It sounds like it's a bit of a crazy race. Right. We're doing all right for injuries. A draw is the expectation from the fans and the board for this one. We are expecting points here. Lap 2. Key match plan. Attack their weak near post defending. Attack the right side content. Hamilton is still close to max. That's good to hear. Is a podium a genuine option here? Genuine chance? Okay. Right, here we go. This is the team. This is the team. Burgess and Young. Zebert Barnes on the wings. Davies for Akinyemi, who's still just getting back to fitness. Batty, the anchor in the defensive midfield position. And Duckworth coming in for Fallowfield. Otherwise, their team is pretty much unchanged from the last league game. So let's get this done. Luke Young will take the armband. We've got the tactics, the formation. Everything is good to go. Can we have 3 wins in a row? Can we do it? Come on. Put on a real show, if you must. Put on I mean, the only show I want to see is a show of victory. I mean, if we can win this one 3-0 as well, it'll make life a lot easier, wouldn't it? You know, let's have no drama here. Let's have no dramas. Let's just smash them and move on and continue our climb up the table. Norris is pitted. Are these all pitting for? I'm assuming they're all pitting for dry tyres at this point. So we're away to Barnet. Barnet are a decent side. They are in 14th, but they've got they should be higher. They're in bad form, obviously, not having a good season, but they've got players that are capable of doing damage if you let them. We've got to be firm, we've got to be strong, we've got to be disciplined. We can't take them lightly. Here we go. Let me finish my dinner and we'll see how we get on. Right, there we go. Finished my dinner now, thank God. Right, we are 1-0 up, a corner. Converted by Davies at the near post. We were told to attack their near post due to their poor defending, I believe. Batty, Barnes, ball to Sasiba with a shot there. York are enjoying themselves, says the commentary here. And enjoying ourselves we are. I'd enjoy it a lot more if we get another one. Davies again! Oh, he's still almost a carbon copy. As York continue to put the pressure on here. Look at this. They've barely touched the ball, it looks like here. Barnes intercepts, left-hand side, drives forward. He's skipping, he's dancing. He puts the cross in. Young cuts it out wide. What's he doing there? Duckworth shoots and Walker's having to defend his near post. The onslaught continues. Young with the free kick. Walker has to save it again. He's wondering what the hell's he done to deserve this peppering. Corner again. Headed clear this time as York continue. I mean, it's all well and good having all this domination. They will want a second before half time. I can guarantee you that. And you're very much right, John. Sasiba here plays it back. Brennan inside to Batty. Batty plays it forward. Cleared away by the Barnet defence there. But it's coming right back at you with Amos. Cuts it, switches it. Duckworth on the other side. Chests it down. Plays it back to Brennan. Little bit of footwork there. Fancy footwork. Sasiba out wide to Amos. He's cutting inside. He's jinking. He's turning. He shoots. And it's just over there as the momentum is firmly with York here. Oh no. Against the run of play, no. Headed out by Davies. Hartigan puts it back in. Freeman with a shot. Luke Freeman has levelled it up. Completely against the run of play, and this is why you've got to make your momentum count. Puts it across the keeper. That's frustrating, isn't it? They're one little bit of momentum at the back end of that first half, and look at that, 0.09 XG. That's frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. Right, let's see what Biels makes of this. I didn't update him with the scores, but we were playing well enough. We were at 55 final third passes to 13. We've absolutely smothered them. Smothered them. First goal conceded in the session, yes. It is indeed. We've played very well so far this session, and let's not spoil it. We were 1-1 at half time. We went 1-0 up from a header from a corner, and they equalised just before half time. Right, let's see what he wants to do here. Let's see what he makes of this. We've dominated possession. We've dominated pass completion, shots. We every metric. That half was ours. The equaliser before half-time is a wound. This is still a very winnable match. The scoreline is annoying, but the performance is good. Obviously, obviously we're playing better. He lists all the stats that we're doing better in, so the tactical plan is working. Barnett's equaliser is frustrating because it came right before half time, but that is not a match where we need to rip anything up. We have dominated, but the score is only 1-1. That means we need to keep the pressure high without becoming impatient. So, do not chase the goal. No major changes at half time. Keep everything the same. Davies is heavily involved. Davies is the main threat. Young is still playing very well on a 7. Amos, 3 key passes and an assist. Good output. Duckworth is playing solidly. Substitute plans 55 to 60 minutes. It's still 1-1 and we need fresh running. Chadwick on for Barnes or Saziba. Dyson on for Burgess. Akinyemi for Davies. They're the 3 areas. So wide, middle and up front. The 3 areas to consider. If we score, we'll have to tell him what the score is at 60 minutes. He might want to go attacking, or he might want to change away from the narrow formation. We shall see. But as things currently stand, we are the better team. We just need to make it count in front of the goal. Let's get a couple of goals here, my friends, and we'll be laughing, wouldn't we? Laughing all the way to the Leeds. I'm sure that was what the advert was. It was a building society. Laughing all the way to the Leeds. Right, Young in the middle. Plays it forward to Davies. Davies with a wild effort there. Still 1-1 as the second half kicks off. Right, ooh, Duckworth with a low crosser there. Cleared away, but only as far as Brennan, who puts it back forward to Duckworth. Cuts it inside to Batty. Batty now on this right-hand side. And he's looking to get the ball in. He finds Duckworth, who puts it low and hard into the danger area. It is cleared by Barnett in a roundabout way. Oh no, if they win, no. Headed clear there by Smith, only as far as Okimo, and some one-touch football here. Oh, a long-range effort there. Don't know if the keeper was unsighted, but Barnett are just beginning to turn the screw a little bit. Just have to weather this storm. It's a little bit of a, they've come out of the blocks as they should do. They're the home team. Well, they're going to come out of the box firing on all cylinders, and hopefully the momentum will eventually shift when we settle, as long as they don't bloody score. That's the thing. Brunt back to Winter to Gorman to Hutchings, and they're playing some good football here, Barnett. They're just trying to probe and find a way through this York City defence. Oh, it says Zebra. It's a red card. Oh no, he came sliding in like a steam train. Fucking hell. How are we gonna wangle this one now? We have to play 4. Right. Oh, God damn it. Right, so what is it? 52 minutes. 1-1 on... no. Saziba has been sent off for a rash tackle. Lando lapped. Biels's face hardens immediately. Now the match changes. We do not need 11 men to win, but we need 10 men to be organised. This is no longer about... right, so immediate change. We need to become compact. Right, Chadwick for Burgess. And then he's going to have to go there. Okay, so AI gets a bit confused when you got a man sent off. He's given me like 4 different formations here. So Chadwick for Burgess, we've done that. Chadwick goes to the right, but Barnes stays on the left. Young becomes central midfielder. Batty stays at DM, and Davies. Okay, so he wants it like this. I wonder if we should do it like that way then. Yeah, do it like that. Oh my god, he's repeating. What the hell? Yeah, definitely confused. Definitely confused. Tactical change. Right, wants to go to balance, but yeah, that makes sense. Tempo down a notch. Okay, run at defence needs to come off also. And take off counter press also. Right, let's go till 70 minutes to see what happens. This is not looking good, folks. If we get a point out of this game, I think we'll be happy at this point. Saziba has just left us vulnerable. Absolutely vulnerable. Right, let's see how this half... We've got to play an entire half with 10 men here. Gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. Batty with the corner. Young. Have a shot. Oh, 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 oh! Wicked deflection there. That could have gone anywhere. Free kick. Barnes. Chadwick with a shot. Whoa, come on. I mean, we've still got the momentum here. Shouts of encouragement. Come on, lads. Come on. Come on. Come on. Who needs 11 men? Or Chemo. Thought I was going to dither with the ball and lose it there for a second, but no, he's just knocking it about. Gorman to Winter. Winter driving forward here on his right hand side. He's put it inside to Gorman, back to Winter. They just look against playing patiently here. There you go. There's the spare man coming into effect on the left hand side there. Ball over the top, and it was attacked by Stead. Tacking header there, but it goes over. Thankfully, if you're a York City fan. 65 minutes, still 1-1. But the momentum now has definitely switched. We can see now that Barnet are definitely more in the match as you would expect. But the York's stats still are very favourable, mainly due to the strong first half. But I don't think we're necessarily rolling over with 10 men here. Batty to Barnes. Barnes on his left hand side. He finds. Oh, he finds Dave. I think it was offside. It was offside. It was offside. It would not have counted. 6 point. Oh, corner here. 71 minutes. It's a corner. Freeman, our Achilles heel all season. Always wins when I see one. Hartigan, Freeman. Is he going to put the ball? Oh, Freeman lashes it over. Lashes it over. The corner is a second corner here for Barnet as Davies heads it clear. Oh, let's see what he wants to do. We've got to give him this is his last opportunity. Any last tweaks, any last changes, any last substitutions that you want to make. 1-1 on 73 minutes. It's looking tough. I think if we'd have kept our full 11 here, we'd have won this match. I really do. Well, these are all ifs, buts and maybes. Right. Biels looks at the clock. He points to the stats. Even with 10, we are still the team closer to winning. And he is right. We're still structurally alive, but they have started to push. Stay balanced. Keep the same shape. Davey stays up. Counter press is already off. Counter's already off. Substitution. Dyson on if not already used. Dyson? Dyson. Has Dyson come on? No. Dyson for Young maybe. Young's playing alright. Burgess has come off. Batty. Where's Batty? Batty 72, 6.8. don't usually like taking Batty off, but 72, 68, Davies 68, Akinyemi. I would not use Akinyemi unless Davies is exhausted or injured. Because he's playing well, you see. There's no point of changing for the sake of it. He's playing well and he's not tired. Nobody's knackered. Duckworth is tired. Davies can go probably. We might bring Akinyemi on at 85 minutes, see if we can maybe get a chance last minute. But I think the shape is holding well, so let's not change things for the sake of it. He was adamant that Akinyemi shouldn't come on, so we'll bring him on later. Last minute, last ditch attempt. Oh gosh! We're just having to weather this storm. I mean, I could argue, should we go defensive at this point? Oh no, God! 82 minutes. Oh, this is painful. It's painful. It's painful. 64. He's tired enough now for me. Right, Young 71, Batty, and he's booked as well. But we'll bring Young there, we'll put Dyson there, Akinyemi's now going up front, Duckworth is knackered, but we ain't got a replacement for him. Make me proud, come on. A draw here would be enough to make me proud. Shouts of encouragement to the lads. Oh no, this is their momentum. This is their, oh no. No, not in injury time, come on. Come on now. Oh! Oh, it's tipped wide by the keeper. Get it out, come on. Get it out, that's it. Come on, that's it. We'll take that, we'll take it. End of game, oh my God. This better be the end of the match. This better be the end of the match. He puts it into the box. Keeper! Keeper's got it, he's got it safely in his hands. Hug that like a newborn child. That'll do it. The final score, Barnet 1, York 1, and after going down to 10 men on 56 minutes, you've got to say that we'll take that. We'll take that. I mean, Saziba, fine. 2 weeks' wages. Absolutely. Fine him. Fine him. How dare he? 1 at full time. Let's see what Biels thinks of that. Sympathise. I should have said they did well, to be fair, because they played with 10 men for most of that game. Oh, well, most of the second half at least. Almost half the game. So, yes, not as we would have hoped, but we can still get to 57 if we win our game in hand, which would put us 11 points clear of 8th, which would solidify us in the playoffs quite nicely. I think we'd be tough to beat over 2 legs. So Zebra accepts his fine. You no kidding. You kung fu kicked the guy. For heaven's sake. I'll accept my fine. Yeah, I think I might have been a bit stupid there. Yeah, you were. Right, let's get the calendar. It's training time. Where are we? We're here. I should do this on a monthly basis. It's probably easier. But we'll do them as we are doing them. Right, rest after a day's football, and you can come straight back and do some match practice. You fools. Attacking. Defending, and then tactics for the upcoming match, and a little bit of physical. And then, tough one here. This is a tough match. This is Chesterfield at home. Now Chesterfield battered us at their ground. They are touted to be the favourites to go up. They are by a way the strongest team here. They are creeping up the table. They're at the top of the table, so they are living up to their expectations. They've got bloody Dwight Gale playing for them, ex-Premier League Dwight Gale here. ripping us to bits, no doubt, soon to be. We shall see. Didn't this save? Didn't I say? What the hell's happened? Now it's match practice now. Bloody attack, defend. Oh, I didn't confirm it, that's why. Let's do this as well. I'm going to actually give him another day off here. Oh no, do you know what? We won't give him a day off. We'll give him some community outreach. Very low level. And then we'll do exactly the same here. In fact, oh, it's too late now. Right, match practice there. Attacking and defending here. And then match tactics there with a bit of physical conditioning. Russell, engine failure and out! Oh, if Kimi wins the race from here, Russell is in big trouble. He's already a full race win ahead, isn't he? This is going to put him 2 race wins in front. Panic stations will be upon Russell fans. Ham's tyre's gone. Do you mean burst, punctured, or just needs to pit? Were they waiting for a safety car or something? Right. So Biels looks at the score sheet, the final sheet, for a long time. With 11 we should have won. With 10 we did not lose. Both things are true. This is frustrating because the performance before the red card was good enough to win. Barnett created very little by comparison. Right, the red card obviously changed the match. Sabisa needs a warning, not necessarily a fine. No, he's got a fine. We're not as kind as you today, Biels. We're fining him. Half a week's wages. Right, what went well? 10 men stayed organised. Davies remains reliable. Young, still controlling that midfield. Duckworth covering for Fallowfield well. And we're still in 7th, and the gap to the top has widened, but the playoff race is absolutely alive. Right, okay. He thinks that the tactic that we've currently got, which is a positive with the counter off and the passing into space off, is the one that is the base tactic now. This is the true base tactic that he's happy to use on a game-by-game basis. Got bad news, Mr. Bielsa. We're playing Chesterfield now. Neil Mortimer's injured. Who the hell's Neil Mortimer? Have we got the Chesterfield scouting here? Usually on a Sunday, isn't it? That's Barnett scouting. Where's the Chesterfield scouting report? Don't tell me we don't have one. Is it coming through shortly? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Right, let's see what Bielsa thinks of this one. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. We're playing top of the table here, my friends. Top of the table. A team that is clearly, I would argue, too good for this division. With their resources and players. Little old York here. Through balls. Through balls, there you go. Through balls, Chesterfield at home next. A tough one. Everyone's picked for mediums. Oh, okay. Right, let's do it. Oh, he's reeling in Matt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fallowfield is back from injury, which is good. Press conference, don't need them. Batty is making positive development, as he should be. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll play this match, and then we'll play the next match, which is Southend, and then we will call it there for the day, which will take us to around about 10:30ish. Probably too late for me to watch the end of the race, but we're doing all right here, so happy to continue our good fortunes. Right, they also looks at the report and gives it the respect it deserves. This is the best team in the league, not because the table says it, because the details say it. They are dangerous in exactly the areas that punish loose pressing. They are excellent with the ball, but they are not invulnerable without it. Yep, exactly the same formation and strategy. Right, Watson, Duckworth, Brennan Smith and Amos, same team. Batty, Young and Burgess. Zeba is going to have to be replaced by Chadwick now, who's going to get his game minutes that he's been crying out for. Kennedy will come in. Davies still plays up front. So Zeba has just been sent off. Akiemi is back but not fully ready. Davies is in form and trusted. Against Chesterfield, the striker has to link and press intelligently. Davies starts. Akiemi is a late weapon. Why Duckworth? Fallowfield. Fallowfield is back. Where's Fallowfield? And relatively fit. Akinyemi is close to full fitness, just in case it changes his mind. Because he obviously can't see the players' percentages and stuff, so he's probably assuming, you know. I'm just making sure that he's aware. Fallowfield is almost fit. It was a short injury. Akinyemi was a bigger injury, but he's almost back to full fitness. And he's had a full match against in the FA Trophy too, which he doesn't know about. He wants to start Fallowfield, but he still wants Akinyemi on the bench. Okay. I am not going to over. Well, I'm not. It's not for. That's not for me, the lowly assistant, to override, is it? Right, we've got Crooks. But I'm happy with the bench. Akinyemi still is not starting. But other than that, the team is looking good. Davies is playing well, as he says. He's earned his start and he's the sharper in the system right now. Tactical approach stays the same. Okay. Close down the wide men, tighten out the striker, just simple basics. Right, here we go. Here we go. Can we topple Chesterfield here? We are at home, which could be our saving grace, but it's not going to be easy. Revenge is a dish best served piping hot. Make sure it's fresh in your memory, the 3-0 drubbing they gave us last time, and get your revenge. Right, let's do this. The Community Stadium in York welcomes top of the table Chesterfield here today. York, they've been in reasonable form lately. Overall, over the past few weeks, a bit up and down, you might say. But definitely in that playoff race. And they will be looking to get points on the board here. Not many teams pick up points against Chesterfield, so this will be a good result as Burgess finds himself in possession. Drifting to this left-hand side. Puts it into Barnes with a vicious shot. And their keeper saves it. It's a corner to York here. Oh, Davies at the near post, couldn't quite get there, but he was looking for it. He was looking for it as York still cycle this ball in and around the 18-yard box, and it's out for a goal kick there. Loose touch. The ball dribbles out of play. 5 minutes gone. See you later, Cham. Enjoy the rest of the race. Please keep your fingers crossed it's a good result in the end. I'll check in the final result when I finish this. Smith in possession. He plays it forward to Burgess. Burgess back to Smith. Young. Yorker playing the ball around really well here. Chadwick out of position on the right hand side, but he's driving forward into Young. Back to Chadwick. Some great football. Fallowfield is in acres of space and he rattles the woodwork. Rattles the woodwork with a thunderous effort. Great chance there. He was in acres of space. York are edging this so far, but it's a tight one. And Chesterfield seems to be just getting into the groove a little bit here, but it's a tight game, you can see from the stats. I don't think he's going to want to change anything, but I will ask the question. This is a tight game, so we'll give Biels the chance to see everything that he needs to see. 1-1 at 30 minutes. Let's see what he says about this. Chesterfield are now on top. We had that bit of an early flurry, but Chesterfield are, well, not creeping. They seem to be just getting a stamp on this game. Higher possession in the middle of the park. The momentum is with them, but they're not doing a great deal with it. They've had more final third passes than us too. This is a match of details, and the details are still open. At 30 minutes, this is fine. Against the league leaders, the controlled plan is working well enough. Chesterfield have had more possession and slightly more final third territory, but they are not cutting us open. The game is very even. Still stay with the same tactic and strategy. They're having too much of the ball, but not too much danger. Our press is doing its job. Do not lose patience. Keep an eye on Fallowfield's fitness. Keep an eye on Chadwick because he's playing out of position. And keep an eye on Davies' involvement. Right, we're staying like this until half time. Pretty much. Oh, Batty to Fallowfield. Fallowfield, a bit of a jink, a bit of a dinkly boo, and he puts it to the back post, and it's taken out by Colclough, but they get possession taken away from them now as York once again work forward. Davies is in space! Tyler saves it there. Sometimes he would argue, sometimes he would ask the question, would Akinyemi have finished that? We don't know because it's hypothetical and he's not on the pitch, but we sometimes just need that clinical finisher. Brennan. Fallowfield is getting a lot of time and space on the right hand side is Fallowfield here. That's like second or third chance to get the ball inside into the box. Amos taking the corner here from this side. Left-footed in-swinger cleared away only as far as Young. Will they get to put that ball in the box a second time? Yes, they do. Fallowfield again. Crosses it to the back post. Headed away. This is definitely an intriguing match. It's one way, it's another. York still in possession. Batty chips it out wide. Fallowfield again in acres of space. Makes me think we should focus down the right hand side a bit further. Oh, Barnes at the back post. A glorious chance. Davies didn't move for that one. Young, have a shot, son. Have a shot. Have a shot. Oh, it's a block. He's saved it. It's blocked. Oh, the pressure. York are putting the pressure on here. Chesterfield just about clinging on. But nothing. Oh, he's in the post! He's in the post from the header from the corner. Holy cow! And if they score now from this counter-attack, I'm gonna scream. Oh, diving header by Amos and a block. They're throwing their bodies on the line, York here. Horton. He's going to look to put the ball in, is he? Back to goal. A good tackle by Chadwick. Well done. No team is really grabbing the momentum. It's York have had the better chances. Corner highlight. Where's Davies when you need him? Get in! So he's hit the crossbar. He's hit the woodwork again twice. Holy cow! You got a feeling when it's not your day, it's just not your day. This is concerning. Oh, we haven't made this pressure tell, which is very, very concerning, because it only takes one chance, as we found out in the Barnet game when they scored right before half time when we'd been dominant. 0-0 at half time, an entertaining 0-0 that you're likely to see. But yeah, I mean, if we're being honest, against the league leaders and not just the league leaders but the league favourites, we're doing all right. We're doing okay. We're doing all right. Let me just get the stats up so we can get the proper read here. Oh, jeez Louise. Right, 0-0 at half time. Oh, wow. Not good for the blood pressure. You're telling me. You're telling me. Maybe this is what's caused me stress all these weeks. Yeah, have we played Football Manager recently? Yes, I have, yes. Oh. Right, it was a good first half performance. It has. We're playing the league leaders. Let's give them a bit of encouragement here. Bielsa studies the sheet and his face changes. This is not frustration, it is calculation. The league leaders have survived us for 45 minutes. That's different from controlling us. A very good half from York. 0-0, but the performance is strong. 10 shots to 2. 5 on target to 1. 1.4 XG to their 0.11. They've had nothing. 1 clear-cut chance, 3 half chances, 8 corners to 3. Chesterfield have created almost nothing, as it says here. This is the controlled, narrower version, doing exactly what we hoped, keeping us compact enough to limit a top side while still creating the better chances. The only problem is the score. Do not let the absence of the goal make you doubt the presence of superiority. No big tactical change. Do not go attacking yet, so it's looking like if we don't get a goal, we might want to just up the ante a bit. Wants to add pass into space after 55 to 60 minutes. We'll keep things as they are for now. After 60 minutes, add pass into space. Young is controlling the game, playing excellently. 2 key passes, giving us the calm that we need. Very good. Brennan playing very well in defence. They've barely had a sniff. Fallowfield solid after returning for injury. Just keep an eye on his condition. It is Finley Barnes. Is he taking a knock? Davies, one to monitor. He's hit the woodwork twice from corners, to be fair to him, but in the match itself he's not really having an impact. Right, so after 60 minutes, pass into space on Akinyemi on. And then we can look at the wings a bit later on in the game. We're going attacking at 70 minutes, passing to space at 60, Akinyemi on at 60, attacking at 70. That's generally what's going to happen here. Right, let's have a look what the second half brings. This is one of those games that, you know, if you don't get the full 3 points, you're just horrified because you've dominated. I mean, they've had nothing. The tweaks that Bielsa made at the start of the session, you saw them live. I didn't know what he was going to do. He wanted to remove pass from space in that one game that we played against whoever it was, Eastleigh, and take off counter, and that has worked great guns for the rest of the games that we've played since then. So that is, you know, how the tactic has developed before your very eyes, really. Amos, Young. The right-hand side continues to be our main outlet. Oh, there's a shot there. I'm just wondering, should we focus play down the right? Because we're getting so much joy down there. Perhaps we should start focusing down there a bit more. You know, more of the time. Much more of a focus on there. But would that? I don't know. Would that change anything? Batty booked. Oh no, we don't want any more red cards here. No more red cards, please. Please. Finley Barnes is going to have to come off. Finley Barnes is tired. I think he might have picked up some kind of a knock, so it's going to have to be a double sub here on 60 minutes. A double sub on 60 minutes. So, he's not playing well. Akinyemi's got his chance to shine. Finley Barnes is going off because he's not doing too well. We've got one sub spare. It will be Dyson for one of these three, depending on what's going on in the match and what we need. But other than that, pass into space needs to come on. Young, Amos, Fallowfield, Young, Fallowfield with a shot. Ooh, boys and girls, we are turning the screw, but we just need to twist it a bit harder. Harder, sir. Twist it harder. Harder. Chadwick. Bombing down. Oh, is that an elbow? Looked like an elbow to me, that. Elbow, ref. 65 minutes gone. And look at this. Chesterfield still barely having anything. We're absolutely battering them. Kai Kennedy! Taylor clutches the ball out of thin air. Come on, lads. Come on. Right, we're going attacking. We're going attacking. We're going attacking. We're putting that on. Everything's on. One of the defences on. I'm gonna try it because the right hand side we have had a lot of joy down there, so I'm gonna flip and try it. Luke Young 6.8. It's got Burgess for Dyson. Batty, we need him. Nobody can take his role really. He's playing the worst. Actually, let's do it. Oh no. Undo that. Undo that. Undo that. Undo that. Undo that. Undo that. Do it this way. Young can play there if he needs to do. Right, there you go. So you've got Dyson and Burgess, Kennedy on there. Everybody's subbed. We're going attacking now. We are putting back on. We're trying to focus play down the right-hand side because we're getting some joy down there. Come on, team! Come on! Push! Push! Chesterfield are having a bit of momentum here. Yellow card for Akiyemi. Is there a sting in the tail here? No, not this way. This way. No. Don't you even dare. Don't you even dare. Offside. Is this the end of the... Oh, this looks like the end of the game highlight. Oh, no. A draw. This is it sounds bizarre because we're playing Chesterfield, who are, as we said, top of the table and far and away the best team in this league. So should we be upset with a point? Yes, we've battered them. Absolutely battered them. We've hammered them. They've had nothing hardly, and we couldn't finish. Oh. 0 at half time. I mean full time. Oh, that's a frustration. Trust the process. Trust the process. It's beyond trusting the process. The process is almost finished. We're 33 games in. Oh, that is frustrating. So the teams here are pulling away. I'm thinking 6th or 7th is the best we're going to be able to muster here. But we're dropping points. Gateshead seems to be on a run of form. They've climbed the table a little bit. Let's have a look and look at what the Gateshead are doing. What are Gateshead doing on the form table? Yeah, 3 wins on the spin for Gateshead here. Cracker at Grosvenor Vale. Where's Grosvenor Vale? 4-4. Bloody hell. 0-0 full time. Right, Bielsa studies the sheet. We did almost everything except finish the argument. Against the league leaders, this was a strong performance and a respectable point, but it is also another match where the numbers say York had enough to win. It's been the story of our season, isn't it, really? Always do enough to win, we just don't win when we need to do. We've dropped silly points. I mean, 7 defeats in 32 matches isn't horrendous, is it? When you look at things. I think there's just been too many draws. Some of these draws, if we were to go through the match stats of all of these draws, I would guarantee that at least 75% of these draws were games that we should have won. And you convert some of those into wins, and the table looks a little bit better. Right. We attacked enough to create, but not enough to decide it. Akiyemi's return is encouraging, but he was not sharp yet. Fallfield had 3 shots, Burgess had 2, but nobody produced a finish. This was one of those games where the system wins the match tactically, but the scoreline does not follow. Yeah, the controlled, narrower version is now fully validated. Yeah, top spot is definitely not realistic now, he says. Our priority should be to secure a playoff place and climb into a stronger playoff position. Result frustrating, performance excellent, direction still improving. Right, Southend. Batty is now banned for a match. Let's get back in, let's get straight into this Southend game. Southend opposition report. Where's the Southend scouting report? Is there a Southend scouting report? Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't give you them if there's 2 matches in a week. Sometimes it goes a bit funny. Southend opposition report. Where's the scouting? If we don't get one, it's I think maybe he'll be able to assume from previous. Well, I say from the previous meeting, but the previous meeting was in a different chat, so perhaps not. So Bees has been handed a further 2. Well, after the tackle I saw on the match engine, we're not bloody appealing that. It was GBH. Right, we have got. So there's no scouting report for our next game against Southend at home. Sazeba is still banned, as is Batty. Everyone else Walker still injured. Everyone else still available. Let's see what he wants to do with this team against. So I'm assuming we keep exactly everything the same as it is. This is the new default strategy. Batty is going to come off. I mean, Woodyard was crying out for games, wasn't he? Watson, Fallowfield, Brennan, Smith and Amos. Woodyard coming in. Gets his game time. Young and Burgess still there. Barnes and Chadwick still there. And Davies still up front. So Woodyard replaces Batty. Chadwick versus Beezer. Fallowfield still remains. Barnes is on the left and Davies still plays up front. 5 subs. If I was playing this game myself off camera, I would not be picking a team. I would not be picking this team. I'd be making a lot more use of Robinson for a start. Would not be playing Chadwick out of position like this. But that's Bielsa for you. He's a man with a strange mind. Right, there you go. That is the team that he's opted to play. We'll close down the wide players and tighten mark the strikers. Other than that, the team is good to go. That looks good. Some players a little bit more tired than others, but not tired enough for them to be replaced. Southend. Now, Southend are a team that are a lower half team. We've played well. We have not lost today. We've drawn 2, won 2. And in every single match that we've played, apart from the Barnet game after the red card, we've dominated, even against Chesterfield. So this tactical tweak that Bielsa's made today has worked wonders, and if we continue with this same impetus for the rest of the season, you'd imagine we're going to pick up enough points to finish in the playoffs. It'll be a calamitous collapse to not finish in the playoffs, given how well we're playing. We win our game in hand, we go 11 points clear with 13 games to go, and again, as I said, you would really like to think that would be enough to secure playoff football for us. For an exciting end to the season, bit of knockout football, 2-leg playoff football. Although, I'm not sure how the playoffs work in the Vanarama. If you finish 7th, for example, obviously you're going to be playing an extra game, and I don't know whether the first game is 2 legs or 1, I'm not sure. We'll have to check the rules out if we get there. Young, driving out to this left-hand side, drifting from the middle out to the left. Cuts it inside to Brennan. Burgess finds Fallowfield in space, who takes it outright. Chadwick with a shot is blocked, puts it back in, headed clear. That can't be a highlight, surely to God. Got fireworks going on outside, I don't know what the occasion is. Young finds Burgess. Burgess is driving into the box. Oh, he's beaten his man, and he shoots, and the keeper's cut down that narrow angle there. But did he put it through the player's legs there? Did he meg him there? I think he might have done. But it's 0-0, and York have started the brighter of the two teams. The momentum is clearly with York now as the first half ticks beyond 15 minutes. Amos with a throw on this left-hand side. Barnes to Amos. Amos cuts it inside to Woodyard. Tries it forward to Burgess. Burgess in a bit of time and space. And he shoots. Curling effort, but the keeper's equal to it. Palms it away. It's a corner to York. Oh, and Davies at the near post there. Did beat his defender, but he couldn't control the header. It's still 0-0. 23 minutes gone. Yellow card for Brennan. And take him off tackle harder. There you go. Don't want any calamities happening here, sir. Not on my watch. Hussein. This is looking like it's Southend's attack. York's defence going to be called into question. Ralph, left-hand side, beats the man, puts him in the middle, and Cardwell. Oh, what a save by Watson. What a save. Down low, very quick there. That was a very good save. A reaction save. And it looks like Southend are just getting a bit of the rub of the green here, a bit of the momentum here. This is not what I want to see. But we'll take it till half time. We'll take it till half time. There's just shouts of encouragement. Come on, lads, you can do it. Come on. Oh, that's a bit of a dry half, that. This is not the best performance that we've... This is probably our worst performance of the day. Saved it for the last game. So we might need to just do a little bit of a tactical tweak or two here, because we're not our dominant, brilliant best. We seem to have issues after the first two matches where what did we score? 7 goals in the first 2 games. Now struggling to score all of a sudden. I mean, it's not a good first half performance. I don't want to say that really, but doing well. Things have been lucky. Okay, we'll try that one. Make the difference. Have the faith. Have the faith. You gotta have a faith. This is controlled, but not dangerous enough. 0-0 at half-time is not a disaster, but at home against lower table side, we need more. We're going attacking. Oh, he's going attacking now. Pass into space is going on. Oh, he's bringing out all the guns here. Right. Righty ho. We're taking it to him. We're taking it to him now. Aggression has been ramped up a touch. Not much more we can ramp it up, to be honest with you. Come on. We're already playing quite positively as a tactic. Chadwick. The only thing we could do is we could try going wider rather than narrow, but it was a quick roll out there by the keeper. Itching to get Southend back on the move. Barnes is not playing well. Not many of our players are playing well, if I'm being brutally honest, apart from Brennan, which is worrying because he's a defender. Which means they're getting too much of the ball in our third for my liking. Barnes is getting worse at 65 minutes. Akinyemi is coming on. That was one of his things at half-time, if nothing changes. Kai Kennedy is going to have to come on for Barnes because he's playing atrociously. And then again, usually it's one of the middle players who ends up getting hoiked. Young at 6.8, Chadwick, Woodyard, Burgess at 6.5. So we might do Dyson for Burgess, not yet though. Make me proud. I'll 75 minutes. I will give him the update to see whether he wants to do anything wild. You know, might go very attacking maybe. Probably not, but you never know. Fallowfield is booked. Brennan is booked. Fallowfield back on this right hand side. Is he going to beat his man? He is trying to beat his man, but failing. But wins a corner. Substitute. Oh no, Bridge. Oh, I thought we were going to get that. Cortez. I'm not liking the look of this. Oh, he's beaten him. Oh, good save. Good save, Watson. I questioned why Biels was picking Watson over our stronger keeper. Watson came into the team because our first choice keeper got injured, and our first choice keeper has never returned. Because Watson's been playing all right. Right. Come on, team. Can't not score at home 2 games running now. I can understand against Chesterfield, but not against bloody Southend. Come on. Come on. What do we reckon's going to happen here? Biels looks at the clock. His face is no longer calm. Right. The game is still there. Okay, counter's going back on. Right, we're gonna switch things up here. We're gonna widen, put counter back on. Everything else stays pretty much as it is, and we throw our last roll of the dice here with a substitution. It wants to push. This is a bit out there. This is a bit out there, but he wants to push one central midfielder higher, which kind of would lead to something that looks a little bit like this. Strange, but that's what he wants. Okay, final roll of the dice. We've changed shape, pushed in a central midfielder forward. We're going for it. Fallowfield plays it forward to Dyson on his new right hand side roll. Dyson! Oh, yeah! Oh, I'll be back. Is it a goal? It's a goal! It is a goal! It is a goal! It's go. Right, hang fire. Right, what have we done? 1-0 on 77 minutes. Who scored that? Was it Jadwick? I don't know who scored. Who scored? Let's watch the replay. Let's watch the replay. It was Jadwick. Jadwick pounced on a loose ball. Right, so all those changes, we're going to now to take them all off. No longer attacking. We need to now control the game and probably narrow it down again to compact the midfield. So a little bit more tweaking required here, so bear with me. Okay, this is a huge goal, not just for the match, but for the squad dynamic. Chadwick wanted more football, and he has now just delivered the exact kind of moment that earns trust. Now, don't forget, we put Chadwick as an attacking midfielder. Right, we're in there. Okay, so now we need to completely rip up the thing and go back to where we were. That's it. Counter back off again. Tempo down. Pass into space off. We have no subs left. Final slow tempo and then time wasting. We'll go to 85 minutes, then we're going to slow it down a bit more, put the time wasting on, and then take the run at defence off, and then hopefully that will be game management done. Fingers crossed. Come on, team. Come on, team. Nothing silly now. A bit of praise. Hopefully they'll receive it well. Oh no. 85 minutes. I don't know what's going to happen here, but we'll assume that slow up, off. Come on. Hopefully this is our highlight. It could be, actually. It could be. Kennedy, out to Chad. Oh, it's a poor ball. We're winning this match. We don't need to do anything stupid. Fallowfield, right-hand side, puts the ball in. Akinyemi didn't get to him. Kennedy with a wild shot. Come on. Tick, 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 tickety, tick, tickety, tick, 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 tick. Ah, yes. I think we might. Oh, yes. Oh, that's they're the kind of games that are really satisfying to win. It required Bielsa's tactical nous. He changed shape. He went completely left field and changed the shape and wanted to push one of the central midfielders forward, which is the first time he's done that all season, I think, and it paid dividends because the one man that we put there scored the goal. 1-0 at full time. Holy hell. That was, and it moves us up to 6th position. Only 9 points now rather than 11 because Bromley have moved forward, but we'll take it. We'll take it. 62, I think. Could 4th place still be on the cards with a good run? I'd say so. We got the result despite not being at our best. That's the main thing. It is indeed. We battled on. We dug in deep, and we got the job done in the end. Right, there you go, folks. We have played 5 matches today. Yeah, so a whooping of Eastleigh, dominance against Kidminster with a completely second team, a 10-man draw against Barnet, which could have been a win if we didn't get a man sent off, a 0-0 draw against Chesterfield at home, which could have been a win if we'd have finished properly, and then a 1-0 scrape through against Southend. We're not playing at our best. So a mixed bag of results, but ultimately we steadied the ship after the Bromley chaos. So when you look at this, which is the run that we've been on since we've gone to the narrow formation, we've only lost 1 Vanarama National League game. We've drawn 3 and won 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 1-4, drawn 3, lost 1. So the form has been decent. It's definitely playoff form, and I think looking at the rest of the season, I mean, I think we should be in the playoffs. We should be. It would be a catastrophe if we ended up not being in there. We're definitely playing well enough, and then it's a lottery, isn't it? It's knockout football. I mean, the only thing going for us when it comes to knockout football, of course, is that we're pretty good at knockout football. I mean, if we've got to the FA Cup against 4th round, we're in the quarterfinals of the FA Trophy. We seem to be a cup team, so that could work for us in the playoffs. So yeah, things are looking pretty good, really, in the grand scheme of things. Biels AI is not doing a horrendous job, to be fair. I mean, if we were managing this ourselves, we might do a little bit better, but I'm not saying for certain that we would do, but you know, this is Biels AI running the show, and he's got York playing some decent football. 3rd best goal scored, 5th best with the goals conceded. You know, goal difference is looking, what, that 3rd best? 4th best? 3rd best? 3rd best goal difference. I mean, that's not shabby at all. Dynamics of the team, this is the thing, the team cohesion is just really not there, which is interesting because it's been a full season almost now. Makes me think we should do some more team bonding, bloody hell. But yeah, club atmosphere is excellent, managerial support excellent, everything's going well from that perspective. Injuries not doing too bad, touch wood. So yeah, it's been a good couple of months in terms of York City. Bored, still happy that we're doing a sterling job. Delighted with our league position. Happy with the FA Cup performance. Happy with the FA Trophy performance. The supporters not quite as happy as the board, but still pleased with the job that BLCI is doing. They're pleased with the attacking football that he's got the team playing. 715,000 in the bank, which would be a good springboard for next season. I would be quite interested in carrying this save on next season. If I'm being, I think with some decent signings and just offloading some of those players like Chadwick, who don't fit into our tactic because he's a regular winger he's an attacking winger rather than a regular winger. And more players that are fit for the roles that I want, like Saziba on the right hand side has really not got a cover at all. We just shoehorn people into his position. With a couple of tweaks to the team next season, I think we could really have a good go of it, especially with the tactic that we're playing now from the start. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, lots to look forward to, and we'll see whether we do get promoted in the end. It's going to be an interesting one. But there you go, folks. Right, go forth and enjoy the rest of your evening. It's Monday tomorrow, and it's my last day of freedom before I go back to work on Tuesday, so there'll be no stream tomorrow. These usually stream on a Monday, but I'm having, obviously, the day off to mentally prepare myself for work. So, yes, I'll get a Cyberpunk session up instead for you guys. And then I've got a busy week ahead, so you know it might be a little bit of a stop-start affair, but I'll try and get some sessions up, recorded sessions for you as well whilst I'm away in Nottingham. But yeah, have a good one, folks. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great week ahead, and tomorrow's the last day of the heatwave, I think, so put your sun cream on if you're going out. And until next time, see you soon.